How's it going? Today I want to show you how to assemble this office chair. Now this office chair has just a few number of bolts, so it's pretty straightforward. I went ahead and already put on the arms here, so these have a right and left. These are in the upright position. You can pull them down. And then when it comes to the attachment to the actual seat, I wanted to go ahead and point this out. So you have the two spots right here on either side. That's going to connect the back to the actual seat, and then you have this, which is going to be for our main plate. Now whenever you have this, I would put the holes facing you and then get the topper part, like the back piece, and have this hanging off the edge of the table. Now it's going to look like the holes don't line up, but you just have to flex it out just a little bit. So you're going to want to go ahead and get this started on one side first, and once you get the threads kind of slightly in there, you're going to flex over and then get this one too. So this is what I was referring to. You see how the holes don't line up? All you have to do is push this up and out just a little bit. You may have to have somebody help you, or you could possibly get it by yourself. I'm going to go ahead and just get whichever one looks closest. This one looks like it's going to fit, but see how I'm pushing pressure with my right hand to get this over? That is something that you may feel like, you know, isn't like just smooth and perfect, but a lot of times you just kind of have to flex it over to get it to fit. And once you tighten this down, it's going to be perfectly fine. But that is definitely going to be probably the most difficult part of this build, is just making sure you get the holes lined up. For our next set, we're going to put the main piece, this bracket right here. Now it's going to be labeled front up top here, and you just want to make sure wherever the front of the seat is, this arrow is facing, and we are going to use the L bolts. These bolts are just going to go in place. You just go ahead and slightly start the threads. You don't have to crank down any one thread bolt before the other. You just want to make sure they're all kind of in there properly, and then you can go back and tighten this up. All right, next we're going to put the legs. So the legs have these nice pieces right here, and you're just going to go ahead and slot them in place. And you can take off this piece here if you want. This is just going to be the cap that goes over. You can pull this off to make it a little bit easier and just put it back on after you're done. You're going to get these smaller bolts here, and these smaller bolts, you pull back the silver piece just a little bit so you don't shove it all the way to the welds right here. And you're just going to go ahead and tighten them in place. After those are attached, all you have to do is push the casters into place. Now these are plastic casters, which work really fine. You can go ahead and get some rollerblade wheel styles if that's kind of the way you want to go, but I think these are just fine. And all you have to do is push them in place. If you want to replace them or take them out, you just pull them straight out. Our last piece is going to be this gasket. You just push the bigger part down into the chair wheels area, and then you're just going to set the chair directly on top. And after it's on there, I like to put my knee down in the center just to get it to lock in place, and you have an assembled chair.